All right, guys, pretty excited right now. I'm right at my front door, and you'll not believe what has arrived. I guess you could say two at the same time, but I just received two full focus planners. That's right. I've got my regular executive leather one, but also I've got the new spiral bound, which I'm going to be taking a look at here and seeing what all the hype and excitement is about the new spiral bound. Okay, my friends, I'm here now in my little home office. Okay, just received this exciting. This is the full focus planner. I get one every quarter like clockwork since day one. I was an early beta tester. Here is my current one, which is very well and worn and kind of had the crap kicked out of it. But I'm excited to get into the next planner. Today's October 1st, so definitely setup time. Begin doing my quarterly preview. I'll actually do my quarterly preview this weekend, but I'll definitely jump into the planner right now. But you would say, hey, Ben Joe, let's open this thing. Okay, so now I live in El Salvador. So getting these shipped here is a little bit of a chore. I have to pay a little bit extra to get them here, but when you got something that you like, it's worth the money. That's what David Allen says, and getting things done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You open the box right up, you get this nice leather planner. Love it. It's great. I would highly recommend it. However, had a great opportunity to talk with the people at Michael Hyatt and Company, and they offered to send me a new planner, the new spiral bound, so I could take a look at it and see what it's got. So let me grab my trusty pocket knife here. Let's open this up and let's see what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the box here and check this out. A little bit different setup, like nice little plastic folder that this kind of comes in. All right, gonna open this up and slide this beautiful thing out. Man, you still got the nice leather feel. Okay, and the idea here is that this is going to completely lie flat, but also you can open it up like this and take a look at it. So let's take a look at some of the elements of this. We'll kind of compare it side by side with the regular planner. And then I'm going to take this on the road and come back and share some thoughts about how this holds up in a backpack, in the meetings and traveling, which is something I'll be doing over the next few days. So let's take a look at that, how that looks. All right, folks. This is the side-by-side view of the full focus planner spiral bound against the traditional executive planner that they have. This is the one that I have been using ever since they came out with the executive line, but I've used all the other versions, including I had the original PDF home print version, and you can see mine gets beat up. Okay, I travel a lot. I did not travel as much here in 2020, but I have traveled quite a bit, and you can see this gets beat up. And you can see here is side by side with the spiral bound. Really, the not a huge differences of the content inside the pages. Here you can take a look and see it's really kind of just jumps right in to the opening page. I did notice briefly, here it says get started, here it says start here, a couple little differences, but nothing that anyone's going to cry home about. It looks like they've simplified the table of contents a little bit to kind of help you jump right into the planner. I will tell you, I did notice that we do not have the ribbon. Okay, and that's something that I usually mark. I could tell that would be next to impossible to do in a situation with spiral bound. So, coming up with a solution on how you're going to fill this out, how you're going to mark your place will be interesting, but not a game changer, but just something that I know that I have loved using is the ribbon. You can see pretty much the format is the same. Okay, and if you jump over to your one of the great features is the weekly preview, an opportunity to do kind of self-analysis and diving into what you're accomplishing in the week. You know, I have found that to be always an extremely helpful process to take the time to write your wins. How did you do on your big three? Kind of do some analysis and get some planning done. I can see that that is the same. Like there is no real change there. Really, it looks like it's a pretty awesome planner. It's got all the same formats. If you've used the planner before, great. If you're not, it's a great place to start. I will say that I am excited about this option, about being able to just flip it to the page and be able to write and not have to have the book open. I think that'll be a little easier for me when I could have it right here, and here's my to-dos for the day. So I look forward. I'll be setting it up today. I'll be doing my planning. I have another video on my planning method that I'll link in the bio so that you guys can take a look at that as well. But I will be doing my planning session today, starting the new quarter. I will do my quarterly preview actually this weekend because I'll have some more downtime and time to really focus on the quarterly plan. But overall, excited to try this out. I'm going to take this on the road next week. I'll be traveling next week. You can see you still got the nice folder there. I'll be traveling next week to a number of different places, doing some long haul flights and everything. And so we'll really see how this holds up. And that's kind of nice. You can see there's a new little feature right there. You've got the full focus planner compass logo. So anyway, excited to try this new planner out. See how the process works. It seems like it's just a tad bit bigger. All right, so we'll have a little bit more space on the pages maybe, but we'll come back and show you what we got. So here I am currently on the airplane, and I'm trying to do some planning, and you can see that I can make this very compact. If you've ever done planning or taking notes or had a laptop on the tray table, you know that you just do not have enough space. And so be able to make the planner compact like this allows me to avoid this cluttery feel that I get when I combine the two together. So I look forward to sharing more about this feature as I review the planner throughout this week. All right, this is through the first leg of my trip. The planner survived well on an airplane. You can see that bouncing around in my backpack, being bumped around, did not seem to affect the planner at all. I'm sitting down now just finishing up my weekly preview as well as planning up my day. And one thing I want to note that the way this day planner is designed, or this the full focus planner is designed, is for you to actually fold it like this and then fill out your pages. One thing, if you're using some sort of pen holder, this does create a little bit of a bulk here. It's not too bad, at least that I have noticed so far, but it is a little bit of a bump right there. Now you might say, well, why don't you just put your pen right here? Well, my pen, I use kind of a nicer pen that I really, really love. And my concern is if I slide it in there, the cap would come off and then I'd lose the pen, which is something I'm just not willing to do. But when I was planning originally, when I used the old full focus planner, the other edition, I would put my hand right here, which you can see with these big rings kind of makes it impossible as I'm filling out these things. I'd have to like literally kind of go like this, which I'm not going to do. So it's designed for you to work it this way, which is nice, which is kind of a unique and surprisingly a very, very nice way to be able to kind of write on the go, put it on your lap, gives that built-in feeling. So I do like the setup. Just be aware that you won't be able to just write right here. Obviously, if you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it might be a different story. But at least for that page. So anyway, it's held up nicely so far into the first part of the journey, and we'll see as we go through this trip. All right, I am just reaching now the tail end of my travels, and I have to tell you that I've been pretty excited about how the planner has held up as I've had to travel. I was able to order online these separators, all right, which I'll put a link down into the meeting notes, and it's made it great to be able to quickly turn to the pages. They fit right in. They're fairly inexpensive. But so far, the planner has held up well as I've had to throw it into backpacks and pull it out on airplanes and do different things. So I want to give it just a quick review and showing that so far, traveling now 5 or 6 flights and being in 5 or 6 different locations, it's held up really, really well. All right, guys, the trip is over. Had a great experience on the trip. I loved it so much I came back and I shaved, but I had just a great time. Overall, loved the planner. Love how compact it is. Love how easy it is to use. I love how I can make it compact sitting on my desk instead of a big book. You know, it lies very, very flat. Okay, even with the pen holder, so I don't have any issues there. I also love a section that I did not talk about earlier, which is called the key project section, where you can start doing some project managing for the quarter or for the year. So very, very cool that you can put in your key projects there. So I look forward to using that. Overall, I think Michael Hyatt and the team did a great job. They took a planner that I already loved. They put some tweaks on it, added a little bit, and I think they've done a great job. I'm going to be switching to this planner, absolutely. And I encourage you to do it. So in my meeting notes, I'll have the separator as well as an affiliate link so that you can pick up your planner as well. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the video and the experience. So thanks so much for watching.